Hello everyone, my name is Adar and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. I know it's been a while since I uploaded a video, but I've been busy. Upgraded the space plane hangar, and the runway. I had to go back to the moon, get some science, come back, do a few contracts here and there to get some money and science, and I upgraded most of the stuff for space planes. Main reason is I want to use space planes because they're recoverable. That way I can get most of my money back. Because if I do use a lander, I may get like 10% back. Crashed on me. Hopefully it doesn't crash this time. I've been through 5 versions of this space plane of mine. And right now, the last one, doing pretty good. Able to get up into orbit, at least. So I have jet engines plus 2 skipper engines. My wings actually go all the way back into here, and these are just put on top of it. Some other little intakes for air. Now what I have inside these 2 cargo bays for right now is 2 more cockpits and some batteries just in case I run out of power a little bit. But this could hold a satellite or a robotic arm to capture a space pod that's up in orbit, or anything. It could even have a inline clamp or something to connect to a space station. But okay, just as we go over a little bit, the main cockpit, an extra cockpit, 2 extra ones just for right now. Probably don't need them because I had this for the ones, but right now it's pretty balanced. So right now the center lift and center of mass is perfect, but once I get all the fuel ran out, the center of mass is pretty close to center lift, and landing is almost impossible. It just wants to go into a flat spin. So right now I am doing, let's see, ferry 2 tourists safely to their destination. They want to go around Kerbin. They want to do an orbit. Seems pretty easy with this plane. So let's add these to our new ones here. So let's see, Kimsey will go here, and Willis, or Wilsey, will go here. Right, Kimsey, wait, okay, yeah. Now there's another one. This one is somewhere on Kerbin somewhere. No. And this is Sarah's pod's in orbit, and you gotta rescue her and her pod. Which I could probably do that if I upgrade this a little bit. I was trying to make a bigger plane, but it didn't kind of work. Let's just say it exploded on the runway. So let's, okay, I got extra parachutes just in case something happens. So let's go to orbit with these 2 tourists. The difference between mine and some other people's are viewers. Some people put theirs in cargo bays inside of it and they can't see. Mine, they can actually see. Okay, I didn't like that bounce. It didn't bounce last time. Okay, it's just like a normal plane would take off. Yeah, it's gonna be real slow for some reason. So to explain a little bit about this, I put main cell engines on here before. Got it up into orbit, perfectly fine. Went to circularize the orbit, and I kind of blew up the whole engine section back here. And then the game crashed. Okay, we're about ready to lift off. And we're going to try going into a 45-degree angle ascent right here. Pretty close. 40 something. Like 42, 43. So I've tried all kind of stuff. I had it where it's just this main one and it was shorter, but then it wouldn't really get into orbit. Put more engines, still wouldn't do. Put bigger engines, littler engines. I tried all type of stuff. This one actually does pretty good. Also, what I didn't tell you is I told these to be inactive and active on what they needed to be. Also, all of them have been set for brakes. So if I hit the brake, they will turn active, and I have these ones right here actually go opposite of each other, so that helps slow me down even faster instead of like turning me one way. So let's see what the tourists get to see. See, they actually get to see a lot. What about we'll see? See, they get to see a lot. And I found out, do not hit the times acceleration button. I had wings fall off, I had engines fall off. Makes for a great video and destruction and all, but not for what I want to do. This video's been really long, but it's only been like 1 minute and 14 in the game. I wish I had a better computer. I still needed to add some more lights on this side and that side. It's a very boring ride for the tourist. We're coming up where it's going to speed up for a little bit, then slow down. And once it slows down, I'm going to activate the skipper engines. I had this at one time where we go up to 1,000, almost 1,100 before it even got to 1,500 or 15,000 meters. But with more mass, it's slower. Okay, I gotta watch this. Whenever it slows down, that's whenever I hit the other engines. Okay, we're slowing down. She's like at 510, 520. There. Okay, we got the skipper engines going. Now we're just going to keep heading onward. Now, the jet engines are actually going to cut out pretty soon. As soon as I hear that little engine cutoff sound, I'm going to press 1 on my keypad because I have it set for 1 to turn off the engines and air intakes. Also at around 2,500 to, or 25,000 to 30,000, I'm going to set it to prograde. And there goes the engine, so I cut them off. And I close the intakes. Now, RCS on, prograde on. And now we just keep going. I've added a little extra weight, but it should be fine to get into orbit. Let's go ahead and go to map view. You can see my big mess of satellites around here. Okay, oh look, there's Tamlina's whatever wreckage. Okay, I want to get to at least 70 to 80,000. Before I cut the engine. Just hope I have enough to make it an orbit. So we're at 47,000. Last time it went way faster. But I am slowing the game down recording, so I guess that's why. Okay, 50,000. I still want to speed up time, but my engines would completely fall off. The wings would rip right off. Coming up on 55,000. But my fuel is lower than what it was last time. I wonder what happened. I didn't add. I think I only added the parachutes. So I'm going to hold down the H key to use RCS to push me forward, gain a little momentum. I got plenty to spare. I'm going to wait till it gets about to 71, 72,000. All I have to be is above 70,000, and I'm way over my budget on fuel to get into orbit. Okay, so now we just speed up a little bit. And once I get pretty close, maybe like 30 seconds out, I'll hit turn the engines back on, and hopefully I have enough to get into orbit. My fuel is way lower than what I did last time. Okay, I'm gonna wait till I get a little bit closer. No, not with my fuel. I'm not gonna be able to make it. Like, I tried it 10 times in a row and I was able to make it. Because I had people in there would add the weight. Nah, but that can't do it. Well, I'm holding down monopropellant, but that's not gonna get me over 70,000 on the other side. Yeah, with the sound cut out, that means we're entering back in the atmosphere. Well, but we did get a little bit up. I doubt that I'll make it to 70,000. All I needed to get it to 70,000 and just back off and slowly re-enter. Let's see, 75 monopropellant. Well, let's watch. 60 and that's 21.5. 50, 22.7. So I'm 1.3 or 1.2 thousand meters per 10. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and stop and just reverse it. Hold down the N to reverse. Maybe I can come down over here somewhere. But as you see, I've been failing a lot. But I've tested it many times, and I don't see why it didn't get into orbit this time. I mean, I had the good angle like I did last time. But I still have many, many things to improve on it. Maybe reduce some of the weight. Uh, Make it a little bit smaller. But I want to have at least 2 cargo bays. So as you can see, I have no liquid fuel or monopropellant. So this is going to be just a glide in. Go ahead and kill those engines. Still got it holding prograde just to keep it steady. 2,300 meters per second. That's going to be a little fast. So what I'm going to do is hold down the brake and all of these wings will activate, hopefully slowing me down. Once I get into the atmosphere though, I still need to get down to about 25 to 30,000. Okay, what I need to do is back off the time warp. These are heating up and I have no sound, I don't think. Think my sound went out. No, the sound's still there. Okay, now that we're down to here, I'm going to deploy all my flaps. Which, okay, some of these aren't doing. Wow, did my game bug out? Like, all these should be moving. Like, I have all those to move in opposite directions. I have... These are supposed to move in opposite directions. These are working. I think Bob has been sabotaging my stuff. He's jealous of Bill. As you remember from the moon, Bob almost messed up that. So I need to actually keep an eye on him. Be nice if we can come down over here. It'd be nice. I'm going too fast, though. Yeah, it'd be nice if we could get in this flattish spot. Looks like we're going to be in the hills. Yeah, at least we're coming over land. Okay, we got some stuff heating up. Hopefully it doesn't catch on fire and explode. And the heat is spreading. Take a look at the temperature overlay. And that's used by pressing F11. Looks like the outer fuel pods and all the intakes are heating up really fast, and the skipper engines. But only this side? That's weird. Oh no, okay. I guess it's just... That's weird. You can only see it right here, but then you move over there, you can see it. Yeah, my game's actually bugging out, it looks like. Okay, so I'm gonna aim a little downward, because I need to actually get down instead of going upwards if it does. Probably gonna pull up too much heat on that, yeah. So let's go upwards and bleed off some of this speed. Pulling a lot of G's, but it's slowing me down pretty nice. Okay, so let's aim back there. If I mess with this too much, I may get my balance off and go into a dead spin. But it looks like I'm going to have to chance it because this thing is overheating badly. Also, I really don't want to land in the mountains. So let's see. Over here's pretty smooth behind me. So let's try turning around. Okay, whoa. Yeah, this thing's wanting to act weird. Okay, I'm pulling back as hard as I can. Oh yeah, we're getting a ton of heat. Did I mention I don't know how to fly a space plane? Just trying to bleed off some energy and or some everything. Okay, that could be pretty good to land. Uh-oh, looks like it's going to go into spin. Yeah. Well, the temperature should be going down now, since we're under 1,000. I'm going to tell it to try holding prograde and just somewhat try landing. It looks like this thing is just very unstable. So I'm not even going to attempt to land. Or land on the gear. I'm just going to pull the parachutes. Oh wait, I actually know why I can't do control, because I have the brakes on. Because none of these actually work. Okay, now that they're back to normal, or somewhat normal, I should be able to easily roll and pull up. Did I forget to mention I do not know what I'm doing? This is pretty hard. Jebediah's having fun, but the two tourists, they probably wish they wouldn't have went on this trip. And I'm pretty sure my space plane should not be glowing. Yeah, I do have two drogue, or drag, or whatever they call them. But I don't know where. Or at least I thought I did. I was going to deploy those first, but I think I may have got rid of them. Oh, this is going to be pretty bad. I'm going to try aiming for right there, so I'm heading downward at least. Then I'll hit the brakes, which will turn on the brakes, and turn on the flaps. Turn on my light to see somewhat. Y'all just waiting to watch me crash, aren't y'all? All the colors are running together, I can't tell. Okay, wait, that's going uphill. I'm down to like 5 frames a second here. Yeah, I'm gonna call bugs on that. Look at that, we were only going, what, 50? That's not right. That is not right. You see, I failed. Wonder if the tourists are alive. Let's see, here's part of it now. Anyone alive? And pieces are still falling. Oh well. Well, as you can see, I failed here. So, I'm gonna try fixing this later on. So thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.